Where is the man? Where is the phone? You clicked on this video for either of two reasons. One, either you just love your phone too much and you don't want it to be stolen. You want to hear about the new tactics they've been using to steal people's phone in Port Harcourt, or you just like to see my pretty face. But either way, you're very much welcome to my family. My name is Chukuibi, and if you're yet to subscribe, please do hit that subscribe button. I am a Nigerian based YouTuber in Port Harcourt, and I vlog about lifestyle, health, fitness, fashion. We gist on this channel, we dance on this channel, we do everything on this channel. Okay, so just hit that subscribe button, and this is just going to be a story time, and it is very recent. It is happening, it is still happening, so y'all need to be very watchful and very sensitive. At this time, it's Ember month, right? And during this period, a lot of things happen because people want to survive. Christmas is coming and all that good stuff. So let's just dive right into the story of the day. So sometime last week, I think last week Wednesday, we were all just chilling outside my house. Usually my brothers, they like carry chairs and keep outside of the gate. Sometimes they go out with their Scrabble and just stay there and play with their friends and all that. So on this particular day, a guy came and was like, he's trying to reach one of my neighbor, but he cannot get through to my neighbor. He wants to give this my neighbor his phone. He's with my neighbor's phone. Okay, so now my brother cannot reach this my neighbor because the guy that came is with my neighbor's phone, but this my neighbor is usually with one of his friend. So my brother had to call that his friend that is with to get to my neighbor. So he now called that his friend. They were like, oh, we are so and so place, so tell him to come and meet us there and give us the phone. After that call, the guy left. A few minutes later, he now came back. That's the guy that came the first time to call my neighbor. He now came back that he's looking for his key. His key fell in, it was evening, mind you, this was like past 7 to 8 ish, that he was looking for his key. His key fell down at this my neighbor's house and all that. And mind you, sometimes he stays at my neighbor's house based on guy things. Now my neighbor used to like allow him to just chill and spend the night there sometimes, not all the time. So that he's looking for his key that fell down there and blah 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 blah, and that my brother should help him with a torchlight. So my brother now went into the house and brought like a small torchlight and gave to him, which he carried and left. He now came back later that he has found his key and returned the torchlight and left. So later, much like say few minutes later again, Baba showed up again and was like, they called him to come to, that's my neighbor, to come and give him the phone, that he did not see them there, or that he does not even understand like where they were explaining and all that, that he has gone there, he did not see them, that he should please help him call them back again so that he can like actually know where they are. At this point now, they had brought the light and everybody was now moving back into the house and packing everything. So they had packed the chairs, their Scrabble, and locked the gates obviously. So he now came back that that he did not see them, or where he went to where they called him to go to, that he did not even like see them where they were saying they were, and blah 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 blah, that he should please help him call them again so that he will know where they are exactly and he can return their phone. So my brother was like, okay, no problem. He now went back into the house and picked up his phone. So he started dialing their number like inside the house. So when he got outside, like he was already ringing, and the scenario is like, this is our protector, the guy is behind like outside and my brother is inside, so the protector is like between both of them, and it's like bars, you know, protector now with like bars and all, so you can just stretch your hand through it. So my brother, as it was already ringing, my brother now like, okay, take the phone, it's already ringing. Abi, he had even picked something like that. So he stretched his hand through the protector and gave it to this guy, and like turned to put on his slippers to open the gate and come out, only for him to wear slippers and turn fiam. Oga had run like with the phone, no jokes, like koro broad daylight. It just happened like in split seconds. Guy came out last, my brother came out and look, he did not see anybody again. Where is the man? Where is the phone? Nothing, like just like that, y'all, just like that. It's not even as if this person snuck and tried to, just in your koro front, and just like that, and that was it. So since that day till today, as I'm speaking to you, I'm still looking for the guy. Now it turns out that this other guy this other my neighbor that is calling to come and give phone, he also took his phone through the same way. He went and met him that please, he wants to collect money from somebody that the guy should help him with his phone so he can track the person and know where the person is. So the first time they gave him that phone, he brought it back for my neighbor. Was like, he did not see the person, blah blah. So he would do it to you the first time so that like your mind will be strong and know that okay, this person will return, you will not suspect anything. Then he now went back to my neighbor again the second time and like, I let him call this person again and know where he is to go and collect the money. That second time that he collected the phone, he has not come back till that day that he came back now to come and as in ask my brother to call. So he did not even want to return that phone. He was just looking for a way to steal my brother's own in addition to my neighbor's own that he had stolen. See how people think in this life. So when he was calling this my neighbor that he wants to return it, so my neighbor was like, I was happy now that's apparently like he did not steal, maybe one or two happened, that's why he had not returned the phone since, not knowing that he just wanted to commit another atrocity. Then now the torchlight that he even borrowed from my brother to go and look for his so-called key, he used it to go to this my neighbor's house and stole another man's phone that stays around. Like that one, the man just bought his phone, say whether 70k or 90k phone that he just bought, new phone, we never even reach 1 week. Like he went to steal it. The man has been there shouting and beating his children up and down, thinking that they are the ones that like they've gone to misplace it. It was when like we now shouted and like the gist was now going everywhere that they were like, they saw this guy here with torchlight. This is how he has been collecting people's phones. So as we went ahead looking for him and raising alarm and all that, more people were now coming and saying, oh, he did the same thing to me, he did the same thing to me. We even went to his house. Like there's one malam in front of his house close to his parents' house. He did the same thing to the malam, aboki or common aboki that is selling normal shop. You go and steal. Like he told the malam, help me with your phone, let me call somebody. As you give him the phone, he will run away. So it's just very annoying because this is you trying to do good for somebody, for a human being, and they are just taking advantage of it. I've been stranded a lot of times, not a lot of times, I've been stranded a few times on the road, and I actually met people, please help me with your phone, let me call somebody, and they did. So if we stop giving to people, like if we stop doing this, many people, like there are some people that will be genuinely stranded on the road, you understand? So it's not even funny because me, I have been in that situation a couple of times, and I asked random people on the road and they gave me their phone and I used it to call who I wanted to call and all that. So I don't know how you're going to handle it. Just be mindful, just be watchful. It's either you say you don't have credit or you give, or maybe you will call the number that they want and put it on loudspeaker and let them hear, or you will put earpiece and let them put earpiece in their ear while you hold your phone. So whichever way you want to find around this, just be watchful. He has run out of the area, of course, but he has not been arrested, he has not been caught, so he's still roaming the streets and he will continue looting more people. Do you understand? Wherever he is, he will continue doing that. So let us just all be guided and just stay safe during this period. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point, you should have hit that subscribe button already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next. Don't go anywhere because I don't want to miss you too much. Okay,
Really?